So I said if they show any more rugby union, I'll just kill myself. Anyway, back to football now. And we have the star of the Fulham result, the big Fulham result, the away win at Anfield, joining us from home now. Benedict Toni. How are you doing, Benedict?
Hello, yes, more than happy.
So, Benedict, how are you feeling about your first season here in England?
Yes, pretty good. Obviously, in the summer, you say Fulham spent too much money on me, but now, I have last laugh.
I didn't mean to cause any offence, Benedict. I was just reporting on some transfer news. Speaking of, is that a Roma shirt that I spot on you?
Roma? Oh, no. No transfer. I'm just a fan.
Ah, just a fan, you say?
Si.
So, of course, Benedict, what everyone really wants to hear about is how you're feeling since that famous result at Anfield. How's your life changed?
Well, since Liverpool game, it's been going crazy. Instagram blowing, Twitter blowing, wife not blowing.
That's wives for you.
I kid. Yes, but we are ready to kick on. You know, Watford in the next round, you will see today. We are on TV. Yes, we are happy.
It's not all plain sailing though, is it, Benedict? Since that Liverpool game, 3 games in the league, 2 defeats and 1 draw. What do you have to say about that?
Why you ask? Why? We beat Liverpool. Why it matter?
Well, Benedict, I think it does matter. And I think it probably matters to the Fulham fans who pay to go week in, week out, who couldn't make it to that away game to Anfield. What's your excuse for losing home games to Sheffield Wednesday and Blackburn?
You are a rude journalist. You tried twist words. You want Benedict to look like failure?
To be honest, Benedict, I'm not making you look like a failure. I think your price tag and your performances, you've done that yourself, my friend.
No. Interview finito.
Benedict. Interview finito. What does that even mean? I don't even speak Italian. Ciao everybody and welcome to another episode of The Journeyman with me, the Italian stallion. Look at my nipples piercing through. We're here. Much love to the flag. Thank you very much, Fratesi, for that gift. And thank you, Fratesi, for helping us beat Liverpool on Sunday. 2 days later, more FA Cup action that we're going to get straight into. We are home against Watford, fighting for a place in the last 16. So let's get straight into it. I'm fired up. After that argument with that very handsome Sky Sports presenter, I'm ready to go. As you can see, the team are out. Seri, Fratesi, Ito. FA Cup at Craven Cottage. A ground with so many FA Cup memories. Can't remember any off the top of my head. If we can beat Liverpool away from home, we're probably favourites for the competition, aren't we? Emirates FA Cup. Who have Watford even got in their lineup these days? There's Patrick Catrone, Domingos Quina, Scott McTominay, Lucas Torreira. I don't think there's any Watford players there who are there in real life, but it's a good side. This will be a tough game, won't it? As you heard in the intro, we've been struggling big time in the league. Need to start turning form around. Is the cup going to be a welcome distraction? McTominay, back to Pereira, back to McTominay, straight through the middle, well dealt with. Who's he? Unbelievable. We haven't got... Do you know what? Where I was running across there, really tempted to shoot. No idea why, it wouldn't have gone well. Fratesi gives it to Cabano. Back to me. Back to Fratesi. Back to me. It's lovely. Benedict. Oh, it's off the post. Fratesi. Yes. I'll tell you what, if me and Fratesi just clicked, ever since he gave me that Christmas gift, we've been like that, haven't we? We have both been on fire. 1-0. Why do we struggle so much in the league? It was good football. The amount of power we got on that. See, the problem is, I want to take penalties. I want to take free kicks. I think it should be part of contract negotiations that I say, yeah, I will join your club on the condition that, and one of the conditions I can pick is I take free kicks and penalties, or penalties and free kicks within a certain, yardage. Oh, why have you done that, Ito? But you can't do that. Instead, you just have to be the best penalty taker at the club. In order to take penalties, you have to be the best to actually get to take them. And in order to become the best, you need to take them, because that's how you do the accomplishments to score them. So the only other way is just to keep training penalties, which also trains your finishing and shot power. I think our finishing's like 85. Our shot power, it feels like it might be about 90, and I don't want them to be that high, but I want to take penalties. So do you see the conundrum, the horrible conundrum we've got ourselves in? It means we take some incredibly powerful shots like that. 1-0 Fulham. That's a good cross. Up and over, well out. Yeah, this feels special. I said it last episode. A lot of people I see win the FA Cup with Championship League 1 teams, and it's like, oh, you know, it might be a bit too easy for you. Where we are struggling so much in the Championship, I have not expected the Cup to go well, and it does feel like an actual fairy tale story to me. Fratesi. Seri. Oh, what a pass! What a pass! Oh, that pass that Jean-Michel Seri has just played, best pass of the career mode so far. Watford are still sitting very deep. They've got 5 players in their own box here. Christian Pulisic is on. Watford have got a really good team. Could have break me on. I mean, I've got a lot of options here, haven't I? Fratesi. Oh, it was so close. We've made this a bit easy for... Oh, it's gone wide. Has a foul been given? Cisse. Lucas Torreira stands over the ball. It looks like they've got a smart one. He's run over it. Torreira, off the crossbar. Me and Fratesi are like the Italian connection in Fulham. We are turning Fulham into Little Italy. Little Italia. To Fratesi. Foul. Thank you. Fratesi, make yourself a hero, my son. Oh, good save. It was a bit of a weak effort, you know, but he's my friend. And now they've got Martinelli on the pitch. Are Watford like the best team on this game, club-wise? Cutrone, back to Martinelli. Well played, Sergino. They're not the best, because we've got the best Sergino Dest. We've got the best Sergino Dest. I just don't think you understand. You're gonna have a riot on your hands. That was a really good goal from Watford. I was a bit too busy singing. A chest pass, a smart lay across. I mean, should he have that much space? Possibly not. If we lose here, suddenly our season is going very badly all round. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Well played, Sherkin. They're being smart. They're keeping it so they know they'll have the last chance of this game. Pulisic, please don't do it. Not this way. Not this way. Not this way. Cutrone's blocked it for us. 1-1. We're going to Vicarage Road. Oh, there we go. The replay's next week. That's perfect. We'll play the Birmingham game and then play the second leg. Liverpool are second. Watford are 6th. And they're, you know, close with Arsenal and Chelsea. So Watford are a big club on this save. What we will do is, because we've already had quite a long intro to this video, we will just show very key highlights from this game against Birmingham. It's a shame St Andrews isn't on here. That's a real ground I remember from my childhood when Birmingham were half decent. Oh, Jesus. Through ball. Fratesi. Cavallero. Moves it onto his right foot. I've got space. Oh, 1-0, surely. Yes, Onoma. 1-0 to the Fulham. Good stuff. We miss a lot of big chances, don't we? I know I said it was going to be key highlights, but I feel like a lot of goals are scored that are rebounds from our shots. If we could just finish them, we'd be having a bloody good season, statistically. Save, Sherpen. Good save. We've gone to Fratesi. We're trying to overlap him. It's a good ball. Can we touch that down? No, just beaten to it. Half time, 2-0. Do we 2-0? Half time, 1-0. Do we even bother playing the full 90 minutes? I mean, we need a little bit of fitness for Watford, don't we? Trying to run into the middle for you, son. Good ball. I mean, why is he just not moving? Fratesi, through to me, through to Cavallero, and that's game over. No idea what that centre-half was thinking. We're going to ask to be subbed there as well. 2-0 up, 25 to go. Let's just hope the team don't cock it up. Superb, 2-1. It was a bloody good finish, to be fair. Look at that, couldn't do anything about it. Fratesi comes off in the 91st minute, saving him for the replay against Watford as well. And there we go, 2-1 win away from home. Let's get in to the big game, the one that you're here for, the replay against Watford. Second leg against Watford. 14 goals and 13 assists for Benedict Toni this year. Hasn't been banging him in at the usual consistency we expect. I mean, who really expects it? But he's been setting them up, you know. He has been helping where he can. Here we go. It's a big one. It is a big one. In terms of our season in the Championship, the playoffs is pretty much summed up, I'd say. I'd be shocked if we get automatic promotion. Like, genuinely, I don't even think it's possible. I doubt the teams above us will drop that many points. Knowing us, there's a good chance that we could end up cocking up and not getting the playoffs. But even that, I think we will at this point. So, this is the big one. You know, this is what our season is building on. Here we go. They've got Jordan Pickford in goal as well. What is going on with Watford? I've said in earlier videos, you know, teams don't usually improve. Watford have said, Jack, what on earth are you on about? Look at us. Let's keep this dream going even further. Plavsic. It's a bit too easy, isn't it? Good save, Sherpen. Out wide, Sergino Dest. I've made the run. It's a good run, it's a good ball. Haven't quite got there. Good ball down line. Onoma. Onoma. I mean, does he suddenly think he's Ronaldinho or something? That'd be good. A good addition. VR. You can just stand next to someone being horrible in the hope they foul you. Great save, Sherpen. One of the stars of the season, I'd say. Headed it clear. Only as far as Torreira. Dinks it in. Quinner. Good save again, Sherpen. Gets down low. Van der Hoosen. Quinner. Someone. Sherpen again! Corner again to Watford. McTominay over the bar. Right, big spell of pressure this from the Hornets. Oh no, Catrone. McTominay, Sherpen. Sherpen! I mean, Van der Hoosen is giving me the runaround so far. I tried to outmuscle him, and since then I think I've just upset him. Sherpen with some FA Cup heroics so far. The sort of performance that will be spoken about in a year's time if we manage to pull this off. Trying to take this in my stride. Back heel, Fratesi. Fratesi! Oh, forces Pickford to make the save. Wow. We've picked it up. Forget it. Forget it. Oh, I'm struggling in these games against Watford personally. Big time. Half time. 0-0. Sherpen is... I mean, we could be 3-4-0 down if it wasn't for Sherpen. Little bit of trickery to get room. I've had an absolute shocker. I mean, you can say we're one of the big reasons. I mean, we were involved in every goal at Anfield. But, you know, this is... The going keeps getting tough in the FA Cup. It doesn't get any easier. It literally gets harder as you go. It's gone into us. Back to Fratesi. Oh, blocked by Diku. Evangelista. Look at that touch. Away. Oh, do you know what? I just really thought that was going to fly in. Evangelista. We're getting shots off. I think we're just trying to test Jordan Pickford and his tiny arms. Toni gives it out wide. Sergino. Benedict. Heads it down. Evangelista. Oh, how... Is he onside? He's onside. That was so lucky. Look how upset he is. We don't care. How have we done that? That is one of the scrappiest goals you are likely to see. We've been battered this game. We jump for the header. Takes a big deflection. He looked offside to me. It's being checked by the video assistant referee. He is being played onside by the fullback on the far side, who I imagine will be getting pelters on social media for not pushing up the pitch higher. We do not care at all. Right, ultra defensive. We're 1-0 up at Vicarage Road. This is incredible. For a place in the last 16. Looking for an instant reply. Plavsic. To the back post. Side netting by Pereira Leg. Whips it in. Oh! We are so lucky a foul got given there. Pulisic. Good save, Sherpen. Good save. Trying to get back and help defend. It's a nothing ball by Scott McTominay. Benedict Toni is making himself a hero with defensive work like that. And then gives the ball away. And they're running out of time. 30 seconds left on the clock. We're going to do it. We're through, baby. Two tough games. Two very tough games against Watford. We struggled, but I don't care. We're through to the next round of the FA Cup. Let's have a quick look at the league table and who we have in the next round before we go anywhere. So, league table-wise, as you can see, we're definitely not catching up with the automatic promotion. Burnley have dropped 10 points this season. West Brom have dropped 4. Ridiculous. So we're definitely not catching them. We've got a 10-point lead over Leeds, so we should be good to keep in the playoffs. Right, in the last 16 of the FA Cup, we have got Mansfield. How on earth has this happened? I have no idea. We will be back next time and we will play Derby County and Mansfield and even maybe Reading. Thank you so much for watching. If you are enjoying the series, as I always say, do share it with your pals. Stay safe. Have a lovely day. Have a lovely whatever you're doing. Mansfield. We're not going to lose to Mansfield. You don't think we're going to lose to Mansfield, do you?